Welcome back, Anton. How are you? Welcome to my live. Hope you've had a good day today. Hi, Jimmy, what's up? Good to see you. Might do some more crunches tonight. I did a few squats just then, but yeah. So what you've been up to? I've been out today in Leeds. 5:55, not long walking up. Well, yeah, it'd be quite early for you then. Hey, but not too bad thing. I've been out in Leeds today, just doing. So where are we from again? But yeah, I've been met up with someone that I know offline, and then she came with somebody else, and then we kind of just hung out for a while. How did you get? It was all right. It was just a bit. I was trying to do some busking, but it didn't work out, and ended up having to pay to get on a fucking train to get there, and it was just. To be fair, she actually offered to pay me half of the money for getting there, but I was like, I'm not bothered. Like, hi, Rashab, how you doing? Bro, I'm from India. Yeah, welcome in, Rashab. How you doing tonight? Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That'd be really appreciated. Share the live out if you can, everybody. Did you go to a rave? No, I didn't. Hello, Lexi. How was Leeds? It was all right. It's just been really cold today, hasn't it? It's been absolutely freezing. Really, really cold weather today. It's just it's supposed to get warm. Well, not warm, but it's supposed to get milder again in the next few days. Hello, Paneet. How you doing? Welcome to my live. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here, people. Just made $10,000 from stake. That's a crypto gambling site, though, isn't it? No, I didn't make anything from busking because it was no one even came up to us. How much was a train? £14.50 there and back. So yeah, so that was the total amount, but yeah, to be fair, she was actually offering to pay half, so at least she was actually trying to offer that. But I was like, I'm not bothered. It's just that she goes to uni in Leeds, so like, yeah. So she was there anyway. She'd just gone into like the library to do her studies or something, and she was hanging out with someone, and she was like, got him to like literally tag along, and I was like, yeah, 14.50 for a return. And it's like it feels like a bit of a rip off really for like the distance and all that. I'm pretty sure that they do it on purpose because it's Leeds, because everyone wants to go to Leeds. Hello, Rohan. Not too bad, thank you. Hope you're doing well yourself. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here, people. I'm gonna try a few weighted squats as well. I'm gonna do a few of these. So add this to it. So yeah, make it a little bit more challenging. So yeah. Yeah, how we're doing, people? I hope you're all well. What we're saying, people. that's not even far from me from York. Oh, really? So you're not far from York then, you say? I didn't go to uni now. Did you? I think unless you're actually going for like a proper degree, I don't see the point. A lot of people just go for like no good reason. And be like, oh, it's for the social thing, but it's like, you gotta be smart. I think, is it worth it if you just, yeah, spending so much time and money into something that, and then a lot of them just end up with a DOS degree and not have actually anything to show for it. So yeah, I would stress that, yeah, you want to make sure that you've really thought things through before you make any decision. The problem is that a lot of people these days, they don't really, B says true, oh yeah, welcome back, people are just not really thinking things through properly. They're just, uni isn't all that. Yeah, people think, oh yeah, it's for the socializing, but there's, there's bars, there's clubs. If you want to go to socialize, then don't necessarily think that uni is necessary for that. But anyway, I'm just doing some exercises. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Just gonna do some workout. Do a few crunches. So hang on, just hello everybody. Yeah, dickheads, yeah. Online education superior. You don't have to deal with all these idiots. People trying to just like show off the cars that they bought on finance. It's just absolutely nonsense. I mean, if you're gonna buy a car on finance, at least rent it out to people, so then you can actually, because then pretty much you can get it for free then. Let's just say you buy your car on finance, like you do it, like say you're paying £500 a month on your car, but if you can then rent it out a day per week, let's say, when you're not using it, or something like that, and you can make £500 a month, let's say, on that. So then it means that that's actually paying off your costs. It's like when people do say like sublet their house, for example, where they could like let it out on Airbnb or something like that. Lease, yeah, that's what I mean. Like short-term rentals. But yeah, it's people can rent out or lease out, whatever you want to call it, kind of same sort of thing, really. But yeah, we have car share here. All right. What do you mean you do car share? You mean you share a car with somebody, do you? What's an SIA badge? What's that got to do with anything? Do you need to have one of those or something, or? But yeah, so what we're saying, people. But yeah, car sharing, like, so I've heard a lot of these, like, so I remember where I used to live, there would be a lot of these, like Asian families, and they'd have these really expensive stuff, like they'd have expensive cars and things like that. And I think what they were doing is they would rent it out to each other. Let's say they would rent it out to, like, for, like, say, like they're doing prom night or something. Hello, Jason, how you doing? They would do, like, prom night or something like that. They would do, like, they would want to go out in some, like, fancy car. So they would rent out their, expensive car, like their, what would they have? It might be like a Tesla or something like that, or maybe something even more expensive than that. They might even have a Lambo or something. If you ain't got a Bugatti, you're a peasant. Bruv. Yeah. Even if you got, like, one Bugatti, you ain't rich. I would still say you're a brokey. Like, I got 20 Bugattis, I've got 30 Lambos. Now that's what I call rich. I did 3 years in security night shift and got paid for sleeping. Oh, really? Well, that sounds good then, I suppose. A security badge, right? Is it like some kind of, like a qualification or something, or certification thing that you need? Hello, Lakshman. What do you mean? What's the rhyme? You mean time? It is. I don't know. Don't know what time it is. Level 2 course. All right, so you have to go through the bullshit or something. Is it? They always have to go through a course or something, and it, like, so you can get a badge for this or whatever. It's like, yeah. I mean, I get it for certain things, but yeah, depends what it is, really. I mean, I understand, like, things like food hygiene, you would need, like, but that's quite easy to get. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well tonight. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to do some more crunches, so yeah, if you want to do it, then you can follow along at home. But yeah, I don't know what's happened with Jace, but yeah, I don't know. We'll just do a few more crunches. Hello, Fiery. How you doing? Won't be long after 8 p.m. probably, yeah. I can't see the time at the moment. Hope you're doing well tonight. Beast says chill. What you mean? What are you saying, chill? Thank you for the likes, everybody. Not too bad. Oh, yeah. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. Hope you all had a blessed day. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Yeah. So yeah, welcome in, people. So yeah, I'm just trying to share this out, people. 13 people watching, 6 likes. Come on, let's get to 13 likes real quick. So yeah, I don't know how we're gonna grow this channel, but they say, like, how you need to do crazy shit to grow big. Just fucking bullshit. Like, you get all these fucking degenerate people who seem to get biggest. But the thing is, a lot of them end up actually having a short-lived career. Hello, angle for yourself. I'm not too bad, thank you. What about yourself? Welcome in here. Like, you get these fucking brain dead, brain rot influencers who just and these are like role models for like the upcoming people, and it's just bullshit. So no one would wonder we've got such fucked up people nowadays when they're looking up to people like fucking Logan Paul, Jake Paul, and all these degen people like Andrew Tate, people like that, you know. It's just so like cringe. Seems like all that anyone cares about now is, you know, how much money someone's flexing. But what does that actually mean? How does having all this money really make you happy? Yeah, to a certain point, because it gives you certain freedoms, and you know, but it's like material wealth is not really something I would be looking at, you know, really being bothered about. I mean, it's like having wealth can be good because it can get you access to, you know, higher quality foods and things like that. It gives you more like freedoms and things that you can do more with it, travel more, you can experience different things, but it's only good up to a certain point. Then it's just greed, in my opinion. And there's a lot of these influencers are promoting greed, they're promoting gluttony. You got all these fucking mukbang channels and all that, and they're promoting gluttony, overeating. Then you get the so-called fitness influencers who are promoting steroid use. They're promoting SARMs or whatever other crap. They're promoting unhealthy and unsustainable physiques. It's just toxic. I mean, when people try to promote a more balanced lifestyle, then they're the sort of people that won't probably do as well, because it just isn't exciting for people. It isn't exciting for people to see moderation. You know, people want to see extremes. So that's why people look at people like Nikocado Avocado, for example, because he was so extremely fat. You know, like, you know, or someone who's extremely skinny, like Eugenia Cooney. You know. Anyway, what's going on is the chat stopped. I mean, I can't see any comments coming through now. Just have to check the chat, and I'll just have to refresh, I think, because there's no chat showing up now. I'm assuming it stopped. All right, I'll be back at a second. Don't go anywhere. I mean, Cooney, I know it's crazy, isn't it? You started saying fat. What do you mean? Yeah, so hello, Yoga Gadzhi, how you doing? Welcome in. Your topic is just about people who, yeah. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, the avocado fella, I don't know, just the thing is, he thinks he's like so kind of like, oh yeah, I'm like, you know, I'm so clever. I kind of, you know, I fooled all the people. It's like, the thing is, the fool's on him. He's the one that's probably, you know, knocked years off his life, you know, doing that shit. There's things that cannot be reversed. Like, he's, you know, because he did all that damage to his body in that time, those years that he got so fat that, like, and I don't care, I'll say fat, you know, it is what it is. That's what it is. You know, he accumulated a lot of body fat, and these are. I was laughing. Okay, all right then. It just seemed like I thought for a second you was getting all kind of like butthurt or something. I don't. It just like with the context, it just seemed like that you was getting offended at me. But yeah, it's just as bad with the on the other extreme as well. Have you done anabolics? No. The only thing I do is creatine. So yeah, I just do like creatine monohydrate. Do you like gaming? I used to do gaming, but Nico Cordoico's morbidly obese. What was is actually, have you not seen him recently? He's like gotten so skinny. He's gotten back to his skinny old version now, but no excuses with you. Oh yeah, hello Golden Skull. Yeah, he did lose a lot of weight, and he's just like, but he was going about saying that he's always one step ahead, and it's just so cringe. It's like, is he really, or is he just like? The thing is, he's just he knows that it's going to like, it's all about views for him. It's like, but he doesn't not thinking about the consequences of his own lifestyle, that he's going to be cutting his life short. So fool's on him, really. He's going to end up probably having a heart attack younger because he put his body through so much stress. Because people seem to have this idea that, well, you can be overweight when you're younger and just reverse the damage when you're older. It doesn't work like that. The damage is done. It's like, yeah, you can lose a weight and that will help to mitigate things, but you'll never undo all that damage that you did. All that strain that you put on your body. So yeah, it's just absurd. All that oxidative stress and everything, and yeah, I've seen it. I feel like he's still a bit more than a healthy amount of visceral fat. Yeah, he's like kind of skinny fat, I would say, isn't he? Like kind of, it's not good to be like that, really. It would be good if he actually got into maybe some like more strength training, and maybe like actually got a bit more kind of tone to his body, and instead of this kind of like, I don't know what's going on with that spherage. I mean, he used to actually be in like a decent shape, and you would see him with that he would take his shirt off, and you would see him like, he had abs, he had like, some muscle tone, but like, if you look at him recently, he just looks absolutely like a pencil neck. I mean, like, I would like look massive compared to him. Like, he just looks like he doesn't even train at all. Yeah. I thought, because he was going about skinny fat is a good foundation to start hypertrophy training. Yeah, I would say like it can be, in that like you can do like a body recomposition with that. So, but it's not a good state to maintain with. You train your neck, not directly. No, I do like traps sometimes, but yeah, neck trainings. Yeah, it's like I've seen people using specific like kind of things, like the stupid kind of like thing on their head that I don't know. But the thing is, you don't want your neck too thick anyway, because it can lead to sleep apnea, and so want to be careful not to get. Yeah, how's it going, Manes? But up to a certain point, it can be good because it can protect whiplash. But I've noticed that my neck has gotten somewhat thicker just by doing, like indirect training. But like, if he lost the fat in 2 years' time, I feel he may have taken Ozempic. So I feel he lost muscle. Yeah, pretty much. Like, it's almost impossible to not lose muscle with that, because it's going to decrease your appetite so much, and you're probably not going to be eating anything that's really quite, sort of filling, really. So yeah, that's the thing. Unless you're going to just eat protein, but who's going to be doing that realistically? I mean, while they're on Ozempic. I have a co-worker who survived a car wreck just because he had a thick neck. He would have been dead from the whiplash. But I've also heard that there's bad things if you have like too thick of a neck, where it can cause sleep obstruction because of how thick your neck is. It can. I've heard, maybe that's only if you're on steroids. I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe there's a sweet spot to like when it comes to like neck training, and at a certain point where it's healthy, but then beyond a certain point it's not healthy. Like, it's like when it comes to just muscle in general, too much muscle can put you at risk of heart attacks and things like that, because of all the extra strain that you're putting on your body. And then just like anything, I suppose, it's you can have too much of a good thing is a bad thing. But yeah, anyway, welcome in everybody. Hope you all had a blessed day. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. But yeah, so you just got to remember though that the more muscle you have on your body, the higher your metabolism has to be, which is not necessarily a good thing. People think of high metabolism as a good thing, but I mean, for actual like longevity, you probably want. Yeah, I was out in Leeds, but like I didn't really. I was there a bit late, and I ended up getting there late. You train forearms only when I'm doing like my body weight stuff. Usually, like when I'm doing the rows and things like that, you'll get some forearm training to a degree with things like that, pull ups, things like that. Um, oh yeah, I was down at like Bridgate for a while, but I didn't stay there very long. I was with like the two people, and I just kind of I ended up just kind of going somewhere else. I think we ended up going into Trinity for a bit after, and so yeah, I didn't really stay at the place for very long. It was just horrible cold weather, and just like, and plus my cards were flying around, and plus we didn't get anyone actually coming up to us really. Yeah, I tried doing some tricks, and I'd have to be kind of more I don't know, more outgoing with it if I was going to be doing that. Do you do free weights? Only like I use a backpack sometimes. That would be like my weights that I would use like if I want to do bicep curls and things. But I found that like body weight exercises can be enough. But you can use what's this? Have a good day / night thoughts. Yeah, you take Kirby. Have a good one. Anyway, do you fast? I mean, I do like a bit of like intermittent fasting, but like I'll be fasting from now until morning. Like I don't have like supper. I don't eat too late into the night. It's not meant to be good for like your sleep quality. I've heard like, yeah, it can mess up your sleep, and yeah, it's been very, very cold, especially in Leeds. I was like, it felt quite windy, didn't it? In Leeds, I don't know, it was quite. It seemed to be blowing a gale. Like literally, my cards were like, I was like, okay, it was just not really my day. But at least I got to meet these people, and but yeah, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here, people. That'd be really appreciated. Yeah. So if you have any questions, put them in the chat. Fiery says, how long on average do you sleep? I don't actually really sleep like that many hours in total. Like, I'll be laid in the bed for like, probably close to 8 hours, but like the actual amount of time I'm sleeping might only be 6 hours or so. But I find that that's all I need really. As long as it's good quality sleep, then I probably only get about 6 hours if I'm lucky. Some people only get 3 4 hours, but I mean, if you can get like good quality sleep, and you're just kind of in a deeper sleep. Because the thing is, like a lot of people are when they're asleep, because that the sleep cycles and all that, and if you're spending too long into like shallow sleep and not enough into deep sleep, then you won't be as rested. But I think my body will just sleep as much as it needs to, and it'll wake up when it feels like it's time to wake up. So anyway. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That would be really appreciated. Quality over quantity, yeah, exactly. That's what it is. It's better to have 6 hours of good quality sleep than 10 hours of shitty sleep, really. But I've got to think about this. If I have kids, then it's going to wreck my sleep. So that's the thing. I don't know if there's a way around it, but a lot of people say that when they have kids, their sleep goes to shit because they wake them up in the middle of the night, and it just. Yeah, that's something you might have to deal with, but yeah, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Share this out if you can. Just keep the chat flowing, everybody. It's just yeah. I've heard like meditation can actually have similar benefits as sleep. It's not necessarily a substitute, but it can. It's said to maybe actually decrease the need for sleep, but I find meditation could be quite boring, and generally it's like in terms of like the Eastern style of meditation, we were talking about this the other week, but like to me meditation could be anything. Like it could be like studying or whatever it might be, learning a new hobby, or I don't know. But yeah, thank you for joining me tonight. Share this out if you can. That would be really appreciated. Keep the chat flowing. Donald says 80-year-old bodybuilders be like, oh yeah, yeah. I've seen like some really old bodybuilders like there was a guy called Jack LaLanne who was like so well he wasn't really a bodybuilder as such, but he had like a good amount of muscle on him, and he was 96 when he died. So I suppose it is possible to live a long age and be jacked. I mean, yeah, so it's possible to be like old and jacked. Like not all of them are gonna like die soon. It's more the ones that are roided up. I mean, I think they actually found that like to a certain degree, like grip strength was actually predicted longevity actually. So are you trying to be jacked? I mean, not like so jacked. I mean, just trying to be healthy. Just have a healthy balance is what the goal is. But I would say I'm already pretty much there. It's just I need to also just try and get more of like the tone. So just kind of more that soon I'll probably go into like another weight loss phase, but I'll probably do it in stages because I don't want to do it all in one go and then like kind of lose strength in that time. But yeah, what kind of training have you done today? I've literally just done like I did a few squats just then, but did a few of the crunches. But other than that, I've just been walking around really. Been walking around a lot today. I don't necessarily agree totally with the whole David Goggins thing. I think it goes a bit too far. Like there needs to be more balance with things really, and just I don't want to make like working out like my whole personality because they just become too obsessed with it. I think. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Share this out if you can, people. So who's in here? Just say something if you're watching. I don't know where Jace is, but yeah, I don't know. I guess he's not going to be here tonight. He doesn't really seem to be coming to me lives as much, but maybe he's busy. Well, he said he's going to have his birthday in a few days, so I think he's doing some kind of special live for that. I think he said he's doing like a burpee challenge or something. So that'd be fun to watch, but yeah. So yeah, let's just keep the chat flowing. But yeah, it doesn't look like Abby's coming tonight, so I don't know, like a lot of like regulars I'm showing up tonight, so yeah. I've done some push-ups about 40 minutes ago on burpees. Oh yeah. Yeah, burpees I guess are good for like cardio, I suppose. Yeah, if you want to like get like good cardio, then that can be and a bit of strength as well, but yeah. But yeah, who have we got in here then? Yeah, just say hello if you're there. Anyway, hello, I've got 15 here, so come say hello if you're watching. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, thank you for the 9 likes, people. Donald says hello, yeah. Yeah, cool. All right. Yeah. Do you have a Facebook page? I have like my personal one, but I don't really use it that much. Yeah, I don't really use Facebook much these days. Sometime earlier I did neck. Oh yeah. I'll have to look at like neck training, but yeah, it's just it's not something I really focus on, but and you might get it in with your trap training a little bit, but it's yeah, I don't really do direct neck training. But it can sort of like make you look more kind of manly, can't it, when you've got like a thick neck. I remember one where they were like it was like an edited photos of like people who one had like a thick neck and one had a thin neck. Do you hit the heavy bag? No. I don't know. It's just kind of boring tonight. I don't know. Fucking hell. Heavy bag is amazing for cardio. Yeah, I know. You can do that shadow boxing as well. You train grip strength. Well, you're gonna get some of that from like a lot of your upper body workouts, like your rows and things like that. You can get like, I suppose you can do like hangs and things like that, pull-ups. You're gonna get a lot of grip strength from that. So yeah, anyway, share this out, people, if you can. Just recently I started doing a bit of stretching with a barbell and it feels good. Before recently I haven't really been stretching them and I feel like I've been missing out a bit. Oh yeah. We mean stretch with barbell. Alright, Susanna, are you on about like, hang on. Yeah, welcome in everybody. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here, people. Yeah. Just a bit tired from it today. It's been quite a long day today, so yeah. Slow and steady wins the race, isn't it, you know? Like, it's like the tortoise and the hare. Anyway. Yeah. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. No, Abby, I was wondering why she might be, but well, she didn't say she was not going to be coming in, but I don't know. I guess she's just kind of busy with other shit. I think I saw that she'd put out a new video or something, but I haven't watched it. Or it was just a short that she'd put out the other. I don't know when she put that out. Let's have a look. It's a new one that she put out or something. Like a sort of come back a before and after. But yeah. Yeah, welcome in here, people. Hope you've all had a blessed day. Share this out if you can. I just don't know, really. Yeah. And then introduce yourselves, people. I might restart soon. I don't want to have to do that, but it seems kind of like, I don't know. They're just not really pushing it out very much, are they? Have you ever tried ab roller? It's really intense. I've not tried it, but I've heard it's supposed to be good for that. It's going to be a lot harder than it looks. So when you see it, it looks like easy, but I bet it's not easy. Yeah, it'd be good to try that out. Anyway, I'll be back on in a second, guys. I'll see you all real quick.